Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Dave?
Everything all right at home? Oh, yeah, smooth. Okay. Nice to have you with us.
Yes?
Dave? What?
Is everything all right? I see you conferring with the cameraman.
Bailey.
Pardon?
I was over there chatting with Bailey.
You were?
I just went over to say hello.
That's nice. It's nice to develop a relationship with your crew.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of crew, I think this is really more than a crew. This is
more like family.
It's a family.
Exactly.
Don't you think it is?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a love kind of family.
You know, speaking of families,
Okay.
I've been watching the Today Show. I watched the Today Show here on NBC, the morning show. Jane Pauley is gone, as you know. Bryant Gumbel is there.
Yeah.
Tippi Hedren took over. No, what's her name?
Tippi Hedren took over?
Whenever I can't think of a name, I just say Tippi Hedren. What's her name?
Tippi Hedren.
Huh? What's her name? Huh?
Faye.
Barbara who? Deborah Norville.
Deborah
Exactly.
Norville.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deborah Norville, Bryant Gumbel, Joe Garagiola, and
He's
then your
not
regular cast. You have Ed McMahon and I don't know.
And Johnny.
And Tippi Hedren. I don't know. Who
Yeah.
that is.
So what do you think?
Gene Shalit and those
Yeah.
folks. Yeah.
What
All
were
right,
you
and so now that's here on NBC. Now over on ABC, they have the Good Morning America.
They have that over there.
Yeah. Now you know, I don't know if you are aware of this. When Jane Pauley left to go off and pursue her singing career, Good Morning America, their audience like doubled overnight, virtually
I
doubled or
understand
tripled
that is
overnight.
true, yes.
So all of us in the industry. We're interested by this, and so we kind of kept a close eye on the Good Morning America, and now over the last 6-7 months, they've continued to maintain this vast morning viewing audience. So periodically, I'll check in to see what they're doing. All right, now this morning, they had a closing of the show at 8:55. They have a big number with Peter Allen.
Really?
Yeah, one of those Rio, we're going to Rio, hey, we're going to Rio, yeah! They do one of those, and they have like a full band, and I'm thinking, Jesus, is this Good Morning America? Yes, it is Good Morning America, and it finishes up, and when Peter Allen finishes up with his Rio stuff, you hear Charlie Gibson, the host of the show, he says this, woo! Now, then you hear Joan London, the other host of the show, she says this, woo! I was stunned by that. I couldn't think of anything else the rest of the day. But there's Peter Allen. Hey, it's going to Rio, yeah. And then Charlie Gibson, America's most trusted morning show host, and his co-host,
anchor,
and all they can say is, "Woo!"
That's crazy. I don't blame you. It's not what you expect to hear.
No.
Well,
first of all, you don't expect to see Peter Allen at 5 minutes and 9 in the morning. You know, with the big sleeves and the things.
Doing that stuff. You know. Well, I guess that's how you get ratings at early in the morning.
Hey, you know, let's call over there. Did you know anything about this book, by the way?
Oh, the book that...
yeah, there's a big late-night book out. Now, let's call our friend Meg across the hall there at Simon & Schuster.
That's the top 10.
Hal, turn on the external camera, will you? All right, that's our director. There, open the blinds. There we go. There's Meg over there. All right, now let's call Meg. We've known Meg for, geez, has it been a year, Paul, do you think? Yeah, she works in the pocketbooks division of Simon & Schuster Publishing, and we'll see if she knows any, huh?
Her window is right across from
there she is. She has beautiful auburn hair. Look at that. She's a lovely woman. We've grown to know her. We've grown to love her. And the phone should be ringing any minute now. Hey, we're going to... Yes, we're going to Rio. Hey, it's all... Meg, it's me, Dave. Hey, how are you? Wave to America there. Meg, what are those flowers you have there?
Flowers?
Oh, did we hear Meg?
What?
Oh, I was supposed to ask if we can put her voice on the air.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Meg.
Sure.
Can we put your voice on the air?
Yes.
Okay. What are those flowers there, Meg?
They're just decorative. I think they're called status.
Yeah, status. Now, let me see that. Looks like you have a little suit on, a little dress. What is that?
It's a dress.
Yeah, that's very nice. Could you stand up? Is that new? Very, very nice, Meg.
Thank you.
Yeah. Crazy here. And Meg, I'd just like to add, woo! Now. Meg? Hello? Hello? Oh, now what happened here? Did I disconnect her? Oh, I disconnected. Oh, man. All right, Paul. Dialing music, Paul. We have to call Meg back. It's dialing music time. How could I have disconnected poor Meg? Now she probably hates me. Yeah. There ought to be some kind of law. You don't need Peter Allen on television before noon. Now she's gone. Oh, no, Meg is gone. We're screwed.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Meg, it's me.
Okay.
What the hell's going on over there?
I don't know. I might ask you that same thing.
Well, it was only, Meg, we were just disconnected. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, too.
You gave me a heart attack there. You vanished. Now, anyway, so, Meg, how have you been?
It's been fine.
Yeah, have you missed me?
Well, sure.
Yeah. What'd you do this weekend?
I went to my 10th year high school reunion.
Wow, you went to high school?
Yeah.
It's a joke, Meg. I'm just joking with you. And how was that?
It was better than I had thought.
Where did that take place?
In some loft kind of space down in Soho.
Uh-huh. And had people recognized you from the show? Had they seen you from being on TV at all?
A few, not too many.
Yeah. All right, now, Meg.
Yes.
You know, we have this book here. We have the big late night top 10 book. Now, is that published by your company?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Is it Simon & Schuster or is it Pocket Books?
No, it's Pocket Books.
Now, you know, they gave us like a huge advance for this.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like $1 million or something.
Oh, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, is the thing out? Is it selling now? Is it on the streets?
Well, it should be, yes.
Yeah. And is it doing well? Are people upset about it? Or are they pleased about it?
I think they're pretty pleased.
They're pleased so far. All right.
Yeah.
Have you got a copy there?
I can get one.
Yeah. Quick, can you get one for us? Oh, I love the way she pushes people around over there. She just snaps her fingers and people race around. Hey, you ever watch Good Morning America?
I have watched it in the
Did you see it this morning?
No.
Peter Allen was on.
Did you watch?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Being a big Peter Allen fan.
Yeah.
I have the scrapbook I like to update as often as I can. All right, Meg, now do me a favor.
Yes.
Hold the big book up here close to the window so we can see what it looks like.
Okay.
All right, now there's my goofy-looking face. Now,
Right.
Meg, you see those blue things, those blue little,
Those little decorative...
rectangles? Do you know what those are?
They're decorative flourishes.
Yeah, but you know, they're supposed to be like these blue cards here.
Oh.
See, the ones that I'm holding there, they're supposed to be those, as if we were throwing those in the air.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's
Have
good.
you read the book?
Well, I've looked through it, yes.
Yeah, but the question, of course, Meg, was, have you read the book?
You mean cover to cover?
Yes, cover to cover. I understand it's quite a page turner.
It is, but you know, it's the kind of book I think you kind of pick up and leaf through.
Yeah, Meg, how's that Tara? Was that her name?
Yeah, that was her name.
Yeah, she still work there?
She does. I think she's fine.
Yeah, well, give her my best.
I will.
She's a lovely woman, isn't she?
She seems very nice.
Yeah.
I don't know her that well.
Oh, you don't know her that well? How old a woman is she?
In her 20s.
In her 20s. All right.
20s.
Okay, Meg, that's perhaps for another time. Now, can you do me a favor and page through that and just find a little list there and you'll read a top 10 list for us tonight. Do you mind doing that?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay. By the way, I'm sorry about that disconnect. It really wasn't my fault.
Well, I'm sorry if it was my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault. You sounded kind of huffy.
Well, I really wasn't.
Okay, just leaf right through there. Find an extra funny one, because we'd like to get out from under this advance, you know.
Okay, let's see. Campbell's top 10 least popular soup.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's top 10 category is Campbell's top 10 least favorite soups. Are you ready, Meg?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here we
ready?
go. Yeah.
Okay. Number 10, cream of gristle.
Cream of gristle.
Number 9, tomato garagiola.
Tomato garagiola, all right.
Number 8, old-fashioned grease and weasel.
Old-fashioned grease and weasel. Okay, continue, please.
Number 7, mink bisque.
Number 7 is mink bisque.
And number 6 is turkey with platformate.
Turkey with platformate, all right.
Number 5, tap water and lawn trimmings.
Number 5 is tap water and lawn trimmings.
Number 4, Turkish prison surprise.
Uh-huh. All right. We all like that one.
That's
Okay.
a good one. Number 3, Bryant gumbo.
Number 3 is Bryant gumbo. Okay.
2 is sideburns and barley.
That was number 2 is what?
Sideburns and barley.
Sideburns and barley. Okay,
Right.
and the number 1 least popular Campbell's soup is
Manhattan-style Windex and shrimp.
Windex and shrimp. Thank you very much, Meg.
Okay.
Goodbye. Okay. All right, are we all set? Hey, we got a great show. Blair Brown is here. Boy, that Meg is sweet, isn't she?
She is the
A
greatest.
nice, solid woman.
She is the greatest. How
Yeah.
old a woman do you think she is?
I don't know. We established, I think she's like 26 or 27.
In her 20s.
Yeah, The Black Crows and T.C. Boyle, author T.C. Boyle, author of East is East, will be out here in a minute. What else? Am I forgetting anything? All right, we'll do a commercial and then, come on back here. you see the big country western? Oh, by the way, Hal, turn on the Live at 5 program. See what's going on over there. These are the people across the hall every afternoon.
Walk around as opposed to standing still.
Oh, no, Hal.
Breaks.
Live at 5, nothing from your little home video collection. Now we have writers. Our own writers are appearing on the show. Have they been on already? Huh? They what? Not yet. Will they be on? All right, thank you. Will you let me know the second they're on, Hal?
Yes.
Okay. So, the Country Western Hall of Fame All-Time All-Star Music Awards for Country Western People. Did you see that last night?
I saw a little of it, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of that show?
I thought it was a terrific show.
Yeah.
A lot of good music. How did you feel?
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. As you know, one of my lifelong show business goals and dreams is to date the Judds.
I don't blame you. Both of them at once. You know.
Are we ready, or are they on yet? Okay, they're across the hall plugging this sorry book now.
Plugging the
big
top 10
book. Although the audience seemed to enjoy Meg's
version of the top 10 was very nice.
All right, so I'll bring out our first guest. If anything transpires over there at Live at 5, we'll
let you
punch
know.
it right up, all right?
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
here
let
we
you
go.
know.
Welcome back to the program, kids. Blair Brown is with us, and the Black Crows, and T.C. Boyle. And are they on yet, Hal?
They're on right now.
All right, let's eavesdrop. Don't tell them we're going to listen. These are writers across the hall plugging our book. Do you mind here? Let's take a look here a second. All right, let's just... that's Al Roker pretending to be interested, pretending he read the book.
And
Like he ever read Steve O'Donnell, that's our head writer.
Other magazines
Maybe a
and
tie. Did you ever
other
think
shows
about a
put out
tie,
top
Steve?
10 lists, most eligible bachelors. And,
God forbid they would
best
say something
summertime
nice about
desserts
me.
Or, top 10, best vacation
Is Mulligan there as well, Hal?
Yeah, he's sitting there.
Well, tell him to widen out so we can see Mulligan.
Widen that shot out, please.
We can do that. So we did it. We've
Widen that shot.
Oh, no, that's it. Maybe Mulligan was taken ill at the last minute.
Swinging your own mouse suit.
Al just wants to
Number
get out of here and go to
10,
dinner.
Main Street, USA, with Bambi's mother strapped to
Oh,
your
there he
fender.
is. There's Mulligan.
Sorry.
Like a couple of guys looking for day work. All
How
right.
many people? I mean, how
All right,
much
that's
of
enough,
that do you
Hal.
get
Thank you very much.
throwing out?
Thank you. Now,
We always want to know more about David Letterman, don't we? Al Roker's now got a couple of guests over there who could tell us the real dirt. We don't know if they're going to.
I don't think they will, because Dave's their meal ticket. So you guys aren't doing it.
I have a mortgage.
We want to welcome two of the main writers from Late Night with David Letterman, Mr. Steve O'Donnell, Jerry Mulligan. Thanks for... Do you prefer Gerard or Jerry?
I prefer either one.
Okay, and you've got a book out which is called The Late Night with David Letterman, Book of Top 10 Lists, written by David Letterman and The Late Night with David Letterman writers. So this is basically a whole bunch of the top 10 lists that you guys did.
Yeah, it would be as if, Al, you put a book together of the best weather forecasts you've given over the past
Small
2
book.
Yeah, a little different.
But then again, this is kind of a thin book, too. Now, you guys are getting $8.95 for this thing, $11.95 in Canada.
Yes.
Canada.
It does include a free meal and overnight pass to Dave's house.
Ah, so that's a pretty good deal. No, really, where'd the idea come up from then? Why did you guys decide the
Well,
book?
we're always looking for things to kill time, and several years ago we thought, well, other magazines and other shows put out top 10 lists, most eligible bachelors and, best summertime desserts or, top 10, best vacation destinations. And we said, well, they have no credentials to put out, best and worst dressed lists. So we said, we can do that. We can do that. So we did it, and we've kept at it since then.
Let's see, you've got the top 10 things that'll get you kicked out of Disney World. Number 1 is bringing your own mouse suit. Number 10, driving down Main Street, USA with Bambi's mother strapped to your fender.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Sue. How many people, how much of that do you get when you start throwing out lists when you're writing and you get groans from the other writers?
Well, we feel glad if we get any kind of reaction at all, Al. Seriously, you watch the show, you know how grateful we are.
As soon as we get a reaction, we'll
We
get
haven't
in
got
touch with you.
people tend not to react to the, they don't get angry when we say nasty things about people dear to them. For some reason, in this format. I don't know.
We've had a couple of people who liked the lists well enough to write in for them. Ralph Nader wanted a copy of. We did top 10 ways American cars would be different if Ralph Nader had never been born, and there were things like an in-dashboard hibachi and stuff like that. he was tickled enough by that to ask for one.
Top 10 least popular candy bars, lug nut, good and linty, Reverend Al's Marshmallow Medallion.
Yes, and I think there's also Roger Ebert's Mystery Law.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we're in litigation about that right now. So.
Now, has anybody been a little upset at any of the top 10 lists? Have you heard anything?
We haven't been
nice?
Maybe I know Joan Collins over perfume comments. When she came out with her perfume, I think she may have been a little bit peeved, but oh, she's much too classy a lady to ever utter any kind of comment in public.
To resort to lawyers.
Well, we've got, you guys wrote up a list of, for Live at 5, a top 10 list?
Custom made. It's as fresh as an AstroTurf outfit.
Why don't you guys go ahead with the, ladies and gentlemen, the top 10, what is this top 10 list?
Top 10 differences between Live at 5 and Late Night.
From the home office?
That's right, and if you could do something like a drum roll.
Do we have a drum roll by any chance?
No, we'll just go right ahead. Okay, number 10. Sue Simmons takes cues from her stage manager, whereas Dave from voices in his head.
Live at 5 sponsors: Volvo, Bank of New York. Late Night sponsors: malt liquor, discount carpet.
Late Night doesn't have jovial weather guy who launches unsuccessful diet every other week.
Very cool. Live at 5, temperatures from Central Park. Late Night, jokes from Old Reader's Digest.
Number 6, on Live at 5, celebrities are often interviewed by Sue. On Late Night, Dave is often sued by celebrities.
Play on words. Number 5, Tony Guida doesn't do show without pants.
Always a good one.
Number 4, cabbies seldom drive up on curve trying to hit Live at 5 hosts.
Exactly. Number 3, total strangers rarely set up housekeeping in homes of Live at 5 personalities.
Number 2, one's infotainment, the other's intermation.
And the number one reason Live at 5 and Late Night are different.
Sometimes Live at 5 gets laughed.
Ooh, all right.
Are they really worried about their mortgage?
Well, Steve O'Donnell, Jerry Mulligan, it's The Late Night with David Letterman,
right.
top 10 lists with David Letterman and the Late Night Writers. Thank you very much for being with us. Say hello to Dave for us when you go over. Tell him we wish he could have come over, but, you know.
He doesn't like to do television.
Okay, thanks a lot. Sue and Tony?
Well, we can't do anything because we have no
there's no camera here.
Oh,
but
here it is.
We'll shout real loud that if you'll join us tomorrow, we'll have Milton Boyle here. Thank you and good night.
He has no pants on.
You've been watching Live at 5. Now stay tuned for News 4 New York. From WNBC TV, this is News 4 New York at 6 with Chuck Scarborough, Pat Harper, Al Roker with the weather, and Len Berman Sports.
Good evening. There are fresh signals tonight that New York City may be digging itself deeper into a financial hole.